Hey everyone, this is Fergal Pand here. Let's take a trip to Mendocino, California. Mendocino, California is a small town of 630 or so people at an elevation of 154 feet, I believe. Lots of stuff to do in this area. There's state parks, there's a lighthouse. It's cool to walk around here. It's a very touristy place. The drive in is very beautiful. I was coming here from Oroville, California, which was my first real stop on my West Coast trip this year. One recommendation I would give is make sure you fill up before you come to Mendocino. The gas in this area is, this time, this was October 2025, late October, is around $10 a gallon. So do yourself a favor and fill up with gas before coming here. Um, as I said, beautiful area. You can see it's like clear blue skies today. What was it? I drove in. This is October, very late October, getting close to Halloween. I had just been in Oroville where they were doing like a trunk or treat downtown. That's how close it was to Halloween and classic car show. Here, the right drive in here is very beautiful. It's a little bit out of the way, so you really have to drive into here. Super clean. One thing I couldn't find here, believe it or not, I know they're here, but and I walked all around, is bathrooms. And I didn't want to, I wasn't hungry at this time, and I planned to drive through here, hang out in Mendocino for a minute, and go on to, I believe it was Ukiah. I think Ukiah came after this. Reason being is they had a lot of little restaurants and stuff, and I would love to come back here, but I'd rather bring my wife with me to enjoy this with me, this area. Um, with that being said, I also didn't want to probably spend $50 on a meal just to use the bathroom. So anyway, I hung out here for about 2 hours or so, checked it out. I didn't want to see everything because, like I said, I wouldn't mind coming back here with my wife and exploring this area a little bit further. The views here are very breathtaking. Um, there's a coastal trail you can walk along, which you'll see me walk around along it a little bit in the area. It is very busy in this area. And the reason it's so busy is, well, it's beautiful, but there was a lot of people here. I didn't have any trouble parking or anything like this. They obviously make quite a bit of money, a lot of the business here off of the visitors who come here. I think this is a part of California, same as Oroville and the towns like that as well, that people forget about. These are areas you don't see a lot of. People don't really talk about. This area is really cool, and I know people come up here. Um, but like the other parts of the Pacific Northwest, the California side is forgotten, and it's totally different, as I say in my other videos, than San Francisco or any of the large cities. There's small towns, small cities. People have accents. It's totally different world. And I'm not saying good or bad. I'm saying it's just different. I personally enjoy being in those areas because it's relaxed, it's slower pace. People a little bit more of that small town, small city feel, a lot more family orientated than just feeling like a cog in the wheel. A lot of times when you're in the bigger cities, as you know. Anyway, we're just walking around. I'm stretching my legs. I spent a day on the road. I didn't spend a day. Yeah, I did spend a day, 20 hours or so driving to get out to California to start my trip. So I'm really starting to get out of the vehicle and walk around and stretch my legs and use my Apple Watch to check my steps and all that stuff. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just walking around enjoying the weather. It had to be in high 60s, maybe low 70s. It was warm enough that I didn't need. I may have wore a long sleeve shirt, and that's about it. And I think I started getting warm just wearing that. As you know, on this trip, I drove. What did I have? I brought the QX80 Infinity, so it was a super comfortable drive. The example is I put a little bed, a folding little bed mattress. I'll put a link in the description in there. And one of the times I was at the rest stops coming out here, I overslept. I never oversleep, but I was so comfortable in the back of because the QX80 is the largest of the Infinities. It's a very large SUV. So I slept super comfortable enough that I literally woke up at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. And I was like, oh crap, I meant to be on the road by 6 a.m. So that's just an example how comfortable my ride was out here this time in comparison to last time. You can't compare, my son's car I've driven out here before, a Nissan Kicks, to an Infinity QX80, as you know, but I slept really good. I would do that again. What did I like about Mendocino? Well, first off, it's beautiful. Small town, cute houses, easy to walk around. I almost pulled out my scooter and rode around, but I didn't see anybody else doing it. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. So anyway, I didn't, but I walked around. So easy to walk around. You can take a picture anywhere here, and it's beautiful. Very slow pace. I'd be curious what it's like here in the winter weather here, how it is. The was it be gales and stuff like that, and the storms coming off the sea and stuff. I'd be curious about that. As I said, this is late October. This is us walking down me walking down one of the trails along the coast that is going to take me to the coast. Um, Very safe area, of course. There's 630 people live here, and I probably saw the cops here more than I've seen them in large cities and bad areas, to be honest with you. But anyway, you walk around downtown. We're walking to the coast. Look at that view right there. It was beautiful. It wasn't super windy. The weather was right. I might have been a little overheated because I was wearing a long sleeve and I didn't need it. But it was just beautiful. I almost went down to the beach. There's a beach down there where you could see people. I was like, no, I just want to drive around. I was on a mission to go somewhere else after this. And I just really wanted to scope out this area for an area to return to with my wife if we take another road trip. When we take another road trip together, because I want to spend some time in Carson City and then come out of it and spend some time in some of the areas in California that, are off the beaten path but are still cool. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of beautiful places, not just the ocean areas, but the interior and the well wooded areas up in the mountains. There's some real, oh, there's me. Hey. Anyway, it was beautiful. I enjoyed my time here, but I'm very frugal and I almost ate here, but I wasn't really that hungry. And also, I'm frugal with my money and I didn't want to get caught in a tourist trap. If I was hanging out in this area or my wife was with me, best believe we would have stopped and got us something to eat. There was tons of little cute little places you could sit outside and eat. Everybody was in a good mood. Saw lots of camper vans, people, camper vans traveling through. Saw cool campers and stuff like that. Even saw a Tesla or two. It was pretty cool. If my voice sounds off, I forgot. I think I have a little bit of a cold. Luckily, this trip, like last year, I had a pretty serious cold on my way, and it ruined part of my trip. This time, I didn't have any colds or anything. It was a great time. I kept a lot of hand sanitizer when I'd be touching the gas, the gas nozzles and stuff at the public gas stations. Anyway, we're walking around. Look at all this stuff here. I mean, I would love, and if I came back here with my wife, I would explore and learn a lot more about their history in this area. I was glad I came through this area, honestly. I had planned to go to Fort Bragg, but then I was like, no, I didn't want to go down and come back up. So I was like, no, let's go here, check this out, and move on. And I would go on from here and go hang out some other places. Um, I got a lot of good ideas for things I'd like to do next time, especially in the future. Look at those gas prices, though. Holy smokes! And my QX80 takes premium, so it has a 36-gallon tank, so it cost me around $360 to fill up here. 32 gallons, sorry, $320. So thank God I did not fill up here, and I didn't. I was thankful I filled up before I got here, and I had filled up in Oroville outside of it. FYI, if you're in Oroville area, there's a Indian reservation right outside the city that had gas for. I think I paid like $3.49 for premium. It was super cheap. Anyway, I think you should check out this area. I think this area is really awesome. I think it's really pretty, especially as a couple. If you're doing a camper van tour or just a travel trip, go check out this area. It's laid back. Um, I just wanted to walk around and show it. I didn't want to go in all the stores and just if I did come back with her here with her, I don't want to know everything there is to know here, everything to do this here, or eat at these places and bring her back to a place I've already eaten. Rather, with my wife, it'd be something new. As far as walking, you know what this place reminds me of? Kinda. It's not the same, but it just sometimes places remind you of other cities or towns. Silverton, Colorado. Granted, Silverton's at Silverton is an old cowboy town that's at about 10,000 feet, over 10,000 feet. It's one of the highest cities in the or towns in the country, in the world actually too. But something about it reminds me of it just because you had to drive far to get to it. It's kind of off the beaten path. It's kind of secluded, but there's of course no ocean and stuff at Silverton. Silverton's a big mountain town, of course. But it just I don't know, something about it when I was walking around made me feel like it. Look at some of this architecture, guys. It's pretty awesome here. I thought it was beautiful here. I would highly recommend you go here. Go check out the lighthouses, the botanical garden. It's a scenic drive when you're driving in here. Like I said, it was really relaxed here. hike the trails at Mendocino Headland State Park. There's, of course, the Mendocino Coastal Botanical Garden, and another lighthouse. I think it's really good. Oh, and don't forget whale watching. Whale watching is a big thing here as well. And in the winter months, apparently you can see the gray whales migrating November through April. So if I'd waited one more month before it's to come out here, I could have got to see the gray whales. That would have been something to see, actually. Of course, like I said, tons of shops, galleries. I'm sure this really gets a lot of artists, creativity going, living in this area, just hanging out in this area. Anyway, I'll have links in the description. Mendocino, California is a really cool place to go visit. I enjoyed my time. Just be mindful, fill up with gas and or diesel or whatever you need before you get here. Anyway, everyone, this is Frugal Panda. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.